used to think the blood of the dragon only flowed through my brother Viserys. But one day I decided to find out for myself. I placed a fossilized dragon egg on a blazing furnace and watched the flames swallow it whole. When the heat became hot enough to melt steel, I reached out and lifted it with my bare hands. The servant girl gasped and rushed over to snatch it away, only to scream in pain as her hands turned red and purple from the burn. Mine, untouched. In that moment, I realized something I had never dared believe. Maybe the blood of the dragon runs through me too. Not long after, I became pregnant with Khal Drogo's child, and according to Dothraki tradition, I had to devour an entire raw horse heart in front of everyone. They believe that only then will the child grow strong and handsome, destined to be a great leader. The blood was thick, metallic, and nauseating. Every bite made me want to throw up, but I had to do this, for my family's name, for House Targaryen's return. So I swallowed it all, every last piece, while the crowd watched. When I was done, they roared with approval. They said my son would be the stallion who mounts the world, a king who will unite all nations. But my triumph only fueled Viserys' jealousy. He wasn't proud, he was furious. The people loved me, not the king he claimed to be. One night, he tried to steal my dragon eggs, our family's last surviving legacy. He planned to sell them, raise an army, and take the Iron Throne for himself. But Ser Jorah caught him in the act. Jorah had sworn loyalty to us both, but his loyalty was always truly mine. Cornered, Viserys put the eggs down and stormed off, humiliated but still burning with rage. A few nights later, during a feast, he snapped. Drunk and desperate, he stormed into the sacred tent with a sword in hand, a grave insult in Dothraki culture where no weapons are ever allowed. I begged him to stop, but he ignored me. He pointed his blade at my pregnant belly and shouted, "I gave her to you to get my army, and you've given me nothing. I'll cut this child out and throw it at your feet." The room fell silent. Khal Drogo rose slowly and spoke. "You shall have your crown, a golden crown that men will tremble to behold." Viserys' eyes lit up. He thought his demand was finally being met, but before he could react, Drogo's men grabbed him and snapped his arm. Viserys screamed as Drogo tore off his golden belt and dropped it into a pot over the fire. The metal melted into a glowing liquid. "This is your crown," Drogo said coldly. I watched in silence. I didn't move. I didn't beg. And when the molten gold was poured over his head, it seared his skin, burned through flesh, and silenced his screams forever. I felt nothing, no grief, no tears, because in that moment, I understood one truth. Fire does not kill a dragon, and Viserys was never a dragon.
He was no dragon. Fire cannot kill a dragon.